What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Collider Interview Studio at the Campari Cinema Center at TIFF 2025. I am very excited to be sitting with the team behind Wayward. Woo! You all know the order of business. We're going to talk some non-spoilers so we can pitch a show to everybody out there, but then I'm going to get to dig into it. The first thing I have to do, though, is we're playing a game this year. Don't get that excited. I feel like it's not that kind of game. So my game this year is passing notes. I've been passing notes from one movie that I'm doing an interview with to the next, and in this case, your show. So you have received a note from the team behind Train Dreams. So someone read the note, and someone's got to do what's on the note, and then you get to pass a note to our next movie that's coming in.
Count to 10 in a foreign language.
French?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow, I like it. So
I can do Greek.
Let's hear it.
Ένα, δύο, τρία, τέσσερα, πέντε, come back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Anyone else got one?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's German. Before it was Italian. I could do it in Australian. One.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Yeah. So now you're up.
Who are we writing to?
You're writing to Youngblood, which might be in the room now.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. It's like,
I know what it is.
You know what it is.
You do it when you're 13.
Yes, yeah. You have to
I can't unhear this. You have to write it on the card now.
Okay, I'm going to write it down.
Will they know what it means?
I don't know how we're going to do it on this stage.
I was like, I don't know how you're going to do
but
that.
I'm really curious to see how they attempt to pull it off.
You could do it on the couch.
It's fun. It connects all the films. We all love each other. We're in this space celebrating storytelling together. All right.
I have a confession. I'm mortified because I did Spanish-Italian.
But that's... Oh, what you switched?
Yeah, I didn't both. Went in and out.
Right.
Canceled.
Yeah.
There's something special about doing a little bit of both.
I mean, like, we're in Canada, so we should do French. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Actually, I did French-German as well.
Right?
Okay. I thought so. So many multi-language
Many years. All right.
Singular languages.
Let's get to your show now. All right. Mae, you're getting my first question here. This is one of my favorite questions to ask when it comes to storytelling and writing in general, but in particular when I see a show and it fascinates me to no end. Can you tell me what idea number one was, the thing that started this all, but then also if you had a break story moment, something you came up with along the way that made you think Wayward is ready to go?
Oh, that's a good question. Idea one was, it's been in development a long time, maybe 5 or 6 years, but I've been thinking about telling the story since I was a teenager because I've always been interested in the troubled teen industry and had friends who were sent to schools like that. But then I think maybe the story break moment was realizing that I wanted to do like a dual narrative where we had the teens in the school and then also Dempsey and Laura in the surrounding town. So I think that brought it all together because it was feeling a little claustrophobic just being in the school.
I'll take that. Yeah. I can't imagine it any other way. The very specific question I was very curious about is setting the show largely in the 2000s. Is there anything about, I guess, that time period and what kids had access to that made you think, like, this is the best time to explore the themes and ideas I want to with this story?
Yes. Well, first of all, write what you know. And I was a teenager in 2003, but also there was no fluency around mental health at that time, I think. There was not a lot of transparency around the troubled teen industry. Weed was not legal. You had a lot of like Dr. Phil sending kids to brat camp. It was a very like punitive kind of, intense time. So yeah. And I'm glad that I got to crowbar in a lot of nostalgic music.
As you say that, many memories flooding my brain. Yeah. Toni, I'm jumping to you next with another one of my favorite questions. I love asking actors for their aha moments when finding a character. I love it in general, but especially when you're playing someone as complex and curious as Evelyn here. So do you remember the first thing you thought of either in prep or on set that made you say to yourself, like, I get who she is now?
I actually think it was in a costume fitting. When I tried on the glasses that I wear, it just did something really weird and appropriate. I mean, my character is not evil, but I want her to at times feel threatening, and I think the glasses bring on a kind of serial killer vibe.
There's a lot of status in those glasses because you can't really read her. Yeah, there's powerful.
She loves that.
Great success in what you just explained, though. Like, you do exactly that. Sydney and Allie, I'm going to come your way now because one of my absolute favorite parts of this show is your friendship together, your chemistry. I kind of think this show lives or dies on the connection between your characters. So can you each tell me something about the other as a scene partner that you really appreciated? Maybe even something they did for you that helped you find something in your own character that you wouldn't have been able to access without them.
I love that
That's
question.
good job.
That's a great question.
That's amazing.
Do you want to go? Do you want me to go?
You go.
This is okay. I mean, I think that my mom always says growing up, like all three of my sisters are in the business, and she was like, acting is like a tennis game and you can't play a good match unless you have a good opponent. And just getting to like...
Your mom is very wise.
I know, yeah, she is. But meeting Sydney and immediately feeling so connected to her and feeling that best friendship the second that we met in this conference room in the middle of Toronto during our final chemistry read. And then booking it, getting to be on set with her and just getting to like explore their friendship was just so mumuch fun because we actually got to become really great friends in real life and got to hang out all the time. And I think it just being on set and having her work ethic is so incredible and she's so on in every single scene, no matter if it's on camera or off camera, and she's there for me in every single scene in the show, and it just makes my performance so much better. Yeah. So I mean, just in every way, you're the best Abby I could ever imagine. Are you crying?
I'm jet lagged. Just want to say. It was very beautiful to behold. I have a lot of scenes with this one, but there's only one scene that I have with the two of them, and the connection blew me away. It really was. I had to stop myself crying in the scene watching the two of them. So anyway, you answer. Yes, I am crying.
Ditto. Yeah, I don't know. Alyvia and I had this thing where Alyvia believes that because her feet are larger that she can't get pushed over. So we would have days of just trying to push each other over. I think she just has great core strength, but I'm like, yeah, Alyvia.
This is really true.
Because she's grounded. She's a grounded person. And and I just love Alyvia, and I don't want to make Toni cry anymore, so it's kind of awkward. So
it's true. I can't be pushed over. She can't.
She would
want to try now. Stand up.
Be a football player.
You shouldn't put this out there. You're going to invite people to come in.
It went from tipping cows to tipping you.
Yeah. It became a game on set for everybody, and everybody was able to be pushed over but me.
Really?
So
wow.
What is this whole
I'm
thing?
impressed.
I'm never going to... There's a lot of things that I'm sure I'm going to remember from this interview, but that might be at the top of the list at this point. Sarah, I'll come your way next. I guess here's where we get like a little tricky with trying to tease, but not teeter too close to spoilers. One of the things that I was most curious about is, I guess, building the foundation of the relationship between Laura and Alex so that we kind of can feel what is at risk as things get maybe a little questionable for the two of them. So what was it like working together to establish that foundation to start?
Well, Mae and I are from the same town, the town of Toronto. We have a lot of things in common growing up here at the same time, a lot of people in common, places in common. So we kind of had that foundation really to begin with. But Mae and I spent so much time together, really just a lot of time together, building that connection between the two of them and working on our scenes. And Mae is so generous as a collaborator. They really just indulged me, which was the way to my heart. And no, we had a blast figuring the two of them out. And I think at the beginning of the show where you meet them is really at this blissful, super exciting, very in love place. And then, from there, everything kind of unravels.
You start off so strong because it makes me so attached to what they have, and I don't want them to lose it. But then if they didn't lose it, I wouldn't have a show.
Right, exactly, yeah.
All right, Brandon, for you, here's a little bit of a tricky one, but this was the thing that crossed my mind to tease Andrews a little here. At the very start of the show, what do you think he loves the most about Tall Pines, and can you tease what he thinks he needs to protect it from the most?
I mean, I think what he loves about Tall Pines the most is they found a solution to a problem that everybody's been trying to figure out. And I think he really values that, and he values the community, and he protects it. And I think, when Dempsey drops in, he just expects everything to like go smoothly. And it does.
Till it doesn't.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hopefully that is the tease that will sell you on Wayward.